What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to 2 Beers and a Whiskey. And you're welcome. Stop it.
Children.
He started it.
We're even. Shake it. Professionalism.
This is our topical podcast where we review some alcohol, get drunk, and talk about some random-ass topics. I'm joined as always by Watson, the Apache Thompson, and Pedro the Pastor Carrasquillo.
Wait, the Apache?
Yeah, he's irrelevant. He's irrelevant.
You haven't even started drinking yet.
He's irrelevant. That's fucked up. All right.
Wow,
so this week
fucking racist.
Racist? Let's talk about hurtful.
Fucking A.
This week I got the boys a little treat. Wait, I got us all a flavor of Four Loko. We all have individual flavors. So we're gonna pop these bitches open and we're gonna see what these guys taste like. Get some fuel in us.
So, alcohol facts. 14% alcohol.
Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even...
Government warning, according to the Surgeon General, women should not consume alcoholic beverages, period.
Ooh, it smells like
Wait during pregnancy.
Straight sour apple vodka or some sort of hard liquor. Go ahead and pop her open. Give her a little smell.
No part of me wants this. Let me smell yours.
So Pedro has the Four Loko Frost flavor.
Oh, yeah, you picked the right one.
Let me see.
Mine smells way better.
That smells like
Mine smells like a monster.
Oh, yeah, it does smell a lot like Monster. All right, gentlemen.
So, like, are we going to a fucking Five Finger Death Punch concert right after this? And our fucking shitty American Eagle t-shirts and fucking hats.
Insane
and
Clown Posse.
And our fucking jeans with the holes pre-made in them. And the fucking your shitty 98 Durango with the fucking music blaring, huh?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna party out the bush with this shit. Mm-hmm.
No, I just thought it'd be fun to try because it's like the classic college kid.
He's like, no to everything you just asked.
Because I feel like you can drink one of these and be pretty fucked up.
This is.
We're not gonna get through that.
Listen, I didn't buy these with the intent that we have to drink all of them. I just thought it'd be a fun little.
How much were these a piece?
$2.50.
Oh.
$2.50.
Like, I'd rather drink like a Colt 40. Like,
if you're fucking broke and you're trying to get fucked up, like these Four Lokos is the way to go.
Like, why not just fucking drink a case of Natty Ice while we're fucking at it?
I feel like people.
Or like maybe we should go listen to
I think I might take this. I might take this over.
I feel like Four Loko and methamphetamines are the classic combination.
Yeah, like, hey, here's 3 cheers to fucking Berwick. Drink up, boys. Like, fucking me, man. Oh, God. Fucking damn it. It's like fucking... No. It's so fucking bad. Like, you don't... Like...
Oh! It's so bad.
It's fucking horse piss. Like, the fuck... Like...
What's yours taste like?
Fucking garbage. Like,
I just threw up in my mouth. I legit did.
What's yours taste like?
Fucking... rotten grapes.
What about yours?
Try it. Fucking try it.
Yeah, trade them around, boys.
Oh, the gold is so bad. Here, Watson, the sour apple's all yours.
This is the gold?
This was a fantastic idea.
I'm literally drinking none of that.
It's all so bad.
God fucking damn it.
Out of all that, I think the sour apple's the worst.
Yeah. No, I think that's the best.
Really?
Yeah.
This sucks.
The gold is awful. But I think Pedro's was the worst.
Yeah, I think I'd rather drink the Frost.
Oh!
Fuck that, I'm not even drinking.
Alright, so how about that? Yeah, just put that at the end.
And these can fuck her right off. Watson, put it down.
Watson's like, I love that.
No, I don't.
He's like, it grows on
He's gonna start chugging it. Fucking...
I'm trying to see after all the flavors if that was any better. It's just so
all
awful.
of that.
Let's get something real. What do we got today, Pedro?
Golden monkey.
The golden monkey.
Let's pop these bad boys open.
Oh.
Fuck all of that.
I told you that was a fucking horrific idea.
No, that was a great idea. That was gold content. It's just unanimous, almost throw
It was like the shittiest, cheapest energy. It was like hype energy drink mixed with Vlad vodka.
Now these used to have fucking like actual caffeine in them. These used to seriously fuck you up back in like the
I feel like it could still seriously fuck you up.
Like, cause like in 2009 they were all the rage.
Yeah, well, yeah, I remember when all those college kids died.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm fucking glad because fuck you guys. Like,
you know they're made down where old the. Oh, excuse. That.
fucking.
All right, it's gonna bearing straight.
I don't want to burp anymore. I don't want to burp anymore.
Now, see, the golden monkey. Yeah. Fuck.
God, it tastes like I just fucking drank a bunch of fucking rum and snorted pixie sticks.
Basically, exactly. That's what you did. That's what you did.
Woo, that was awesome. Best $7.50 I've ever spent.
This is just like a kickback to fuck. You see, either way, whether we drink those or not, we're gonna get fucked up tonight. What happened to good? Next week I'm buying the beer.
Yeah, anytime you let me buy the beer, you're.
You know what? If you could fucking pitch in once in a while, that'd be great.
Sorry, I don't have a driver's license. A little fucking hurdle there I gotta fucking jump over.
Yeah, generally you let me buy the beer when I buy something with high alcohol.
We're getting a domestic next week. we're getting a flashback, and instead of a 6, we're going a 12.
Sometime we should just get like a 24 pack of Keystone Light and just sit it on the
Oh god, no, not Keystone
That's when we
Light.
cancel the show. Come out.
Just get super trashy with it. We're all wife beaters.
Yeah, there we go.
That'd be so funny. Right fucking shitty ass tattoos on your arm, like a heart with Mary.
Broadcasting live from Renovo. God fucking damn it.
Oh shit! All right, so before we jump into our first topic,
We've gotten nowhere in this show so far.
this is gold content. Before we jump into our first topic, it's time for the Tbaw challenge.
What the fuck was that?
That was that. I don't have a spinny chair, so I had to turn halfway.
What's this?
Oh, now it's gonna fucking fall apart.
So you got a better shirt.
All right, so start a new page here called the Tbaw challenge. So for those,
No, don't even eyeball the Four Loko. I will end you.
So for those
Or
who
the water dish.
It's fucked up.
For those who didn't join us last week, we started a new segment of the show called the Tbaw Challenge. We're all challenging.
God damn it! Did you burp? It's so bad. The burps. Have you burped yet?
No.
It's awful.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Explaining the Tbaw Challenge. Where we challenge each other to do things, and at the end of the year, we're going to tally our points, and we're going to crown a new Tbaw champion with a championship belt. So, Watson's challenge was to read the first 15 issues of Invincible, which he accomplished, which we're going to talk about here in a second.
Like a fucking champion.
Yeah, you did. You
fucking
crushed it.
procrastinator.
You crushed it. Yeah, procrastinator. You crushed it last night. I was challenging Pedro to start drinking a glass of wine after shift. Now, as I'm bereavement, of course, my gram died, so I didn't get many shifts. But I drank it before bed at night. So I think
nightcap.
So I crushed that challenge. We'll talk about that in a second. Now, off air last week after the podcast, Watson decided to make it fucking personal and challenged Pedro to play through one Legendary Dragoon. Probably what was it? A solid 80-hour RPG, probably.
It's a long
Not
game.
80
It's like 40, maybe.
40.
If I don't kill myself at some
discs.
point. Yeah. Maybe 9 hours.
And see, the thing is that Watson knows that Pedro hates that game and just can't accept it. So that was his challenge. And
You can't accept that I don't like Ben Affleck.
I can't accept that you don't like that.
here's the thing: at least Pedro not liking Legendary Dragoon gives a reason why. Your whole reason for not liking Ben Affleck is I just don't like him.
Fuck him.
It's because you feel inadequate when you look.
I think so. Like he just literally like if you give me a reason why you don't like something and it's reasonable and not like he's black, then
Whoa! Why did we go right there?
because that's an unreasonable reason not to like somebody, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Fair comment.
Yeah, fair.
So
So wait. No, we're not gonna go there. Never mind. Go ahead.
so for
No, wait.
Miles Morales?
Yeah.
why is my cat's eyes crossed?
Because he probably slipped them some Four Loko.
No, here's the thing. I'm not doing the Miles Morales. You guys aren't beating me to Miles Morales right now.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Here's the podium. Go ahead.
Here's the his eyes are off. He's like,
You probably drank some Four Loko.
he's just tired. So, Pedro.
Yeah.
You got 2 more weeks to play through Legend of Dragon.
Lucky me.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get through that slog of a game that I hate so much.
You're getting double the points, which really isn't anything to you because you're gonna be a week behind, so you get double points. You're gonna be caught up. But I do feel bad for you because I wouldn't do that to somebody.
Right.
But hopefully, then you enjoy it.
Yeah. Probably not. But
Yeah.
I feel like after about 9 hours, if you don't like something, about 31 more hours of it isn't really the remedy for it.
So see, this is what I was relying on, Joe, is our pure competitive nature towards each other to drive this into uncharted territory.
Oh, you wait till you hear what I have for you tonight.
I wouldn't go too far, Watson.
This man is setting himself up for a war of escalation.
I know he is. He's really listen. You like a lot. You dislike a lot more things than I do, Watson. So I want you to keep that in mind. But first off, let's jump over to Watson. You read the first 15 issues of Invincible. What did you think? Talking to the mic, please.
All right. No, I was actually pleasantly surprised with it. The first probably 2 or 3 books were a little dry, but then around book 4, it really hooked me in. Had a lot of twists and turns you didn't see coming.
It does indeed.
And by the time I was done with the prescribed section of the book, I still wanted to keep going, except it was 3 in the morning last night.
You were just
So I was done, but I am going to continue reading the book.
Wow, that's a pleasant surprise. See, here we go. Tbaw challenge.
There we go.
Tossing some love at Watson.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. As far as me, the wine. Now what was the wine you got?
I got you the Apothic.
The Apothic Inferno. Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? I liked it. Now I didn't realize how much I liked it until last night when I was watching Star Wars sipping this bad bitch.
Yeah.
And I realized it's got like a creamy.
Yeah.
It goes down a little creamy, like a little thick. I'm like, I like that. I like that creamy load. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like how I give them.
Um,
Creamy load.
Yeah, it's got a little spice to it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I didn't find it as relaxing as you said it was going to be. Mainly because I'm just so fucking wound up. I feel like I haven't, got to crush anybody in a couple years. So you can only cage a dragon so long.
Well, you're a dragon now.
Yeah, fucking Mushu.
Mushu's
Mushu's a cute dragon.
a baby dragon. He's growing.
He's not a baby.
He's growing. He's a growing
Mushu
dragon.
gets the fucking ladies.
He does.
He's a panty dropper. I like that.
All right. So we're going to jump into next week's challenges.
All right, I'll start this one off.
I just want to listen. I just want to make it clear that I am going to win the Tbaw challenge by the end of the year.
Whether you manipulate numbers or not.
Call me Jerry Sandusky. Because I'm going to fuck you kids.
Or be the defensive coordinator of an average program. Either or, whatever happens first. Or both could happen.
The joke doesn't work that way.
I mean,
Jesus Christ. All right, so this week's challenge for you, Seth, is there's a movie in there. It's a musical. It's called Moulin Rouge.
fuck a bad call.
So you can go ahead and watch that entire thing. I'll watch it with you. We'll watch it together.
Motherfucker.
And you'll sit and watch the whole thing without your cell phone in hand.
Wow.
Okay.
Specific one. Okay.
Because it's too often, you and I do the same thing. We'll be watching something, we're not paying attention on our cell phone. So I need you to go ahead and get the full experience.
All right. That sucks.
I mean,
And every inch of his body is fucking seething
but listen,
right
like,
now.
Christina Aguilera is a fucking babe.
Oh,
Yeah,
Christina
so-
Aguilera's in it? Is it like
Yeah.
young Christina?
Nicole Kidman is
Nicole
too.
Kidman. You see, it's
Ewan McGregor's in it.
It's isn't it about a burlesque show? I believe? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really good. It's very, very well renowned.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So, and something you don't particularly like, this wasn't just to be an asshole. This was, we talked about this last week, 2 weeks ago, and you hated musicals.
Yes.
But, and I collect comics, but I don't really read them too much. So
Yeah.
you kind of did this to immerse me a little bit into your world.
That's fucking
So, this is kind of the same thing. This is a very high-rated I didn't pick a shitty one for you. I picked one that a lot of people like. It's very high production, and there's some Star Wars characters in it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I appreciate this, Watson. So thank you.
Now you wrote Watson. I'm telling you,
this wasn't a dick move.
your
though,
opening
Pedro.
salvos.
It's
have
not
been-
that bad.
This
It's not
isn't a
that
dick
bad.
move. This is the same exact thing he did to me last week, and I enjoyed. I didn't think I was going to enjoy that comic because I had never heard of Invincible before, and I was pleasantly surprised. So, yes, it is very good.
So,
Just go into this with an open mind.
Okay.
so how come he gets the musical that's only 2 hours that he may or may not like, and I get the 40-hour RPG?
He gets 1 point.
Ah, fuck it, damn it.
Pedro,
I do feel bad
you
for
ruined this for me right in the beginning.
Pedro, well, why don't you let them know what you got for me? Because you took those rounds. They flew right over your head. You caught one with your hand, and you threw it right back.
Okay, so in response to Watson challenging me to play The Legend of fucking Dragoon, I decided to up the ante, and I showed up to this house with a Sega Saturn in hand.
He totally did, too. He just walked in. And I believe the phrase, hey, fuckface, might have been thrown in my direction.
Okay, fuckface, guess what I have for you? And he is going to play a nice graphic novel called Police Knots.
So that's a graphic novel? Like,
Yes.
you're basically going through reading... Is there actual gameplay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shooting section?
Shooting section? I like shooting.
I like it was a shooting section, not sections.
I'm actually, to be honest with you, I am looking forward to playing that. Because I looked at the reviews on it, it was excellent. Believe me, I did my research on this. And people, like, it's a classic.
Yeah.
It really is. And from everything I read, if you were a Metal Gear Solid fan, you were going to like this. So I am looking forward.
See, I used tact and felt like this would be right up your alley.
Yeah.
And I get Legend of Dragoon.
Listen, if you falter Legend of Dragoon, no one's gonna blame you.
I mean, if I falter, I'll just show you. I'll bring a video of me smashing my own copy of it. I'm not even kidding.
To be fair, I think that we should downgrade, since this is going to catch you up if you do it, I think we should downgrade the game to 1 point on my part. The Police Knots.
Why?
I think that should be, because it's going to, if you complete your challenge, it's going to put, we need to keep this to where we can
Pedro
all
completes
be.
his challenge with a 2 points.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, and he'll be caught up with us if we do both of our challenges.
Yes.
If I do my challenge, I'm going to be 1 point ahead of you. And if we all, from that point, completed every challenge, I would still be ahead of you the entire time.
How would you be ahead of me?
Because I already have 1 point. Your challenge next week's worth 1 point. Mine's worth 2.
Oh,
because we
yeah.
have
So,
games too.
so you see what I'm saying? Like, if in a perfect world, if we, and we're all very competitive with each other, if we all did every challenge to the end of days,
Yeah.
I would still be one ahead, and I don't think that works
Well,
out.
see, I thought Legend of Dragoon should be worth more than 2 points.
Well, I'm going to take 1 for mine. He'll take 2 for that, and that'll put us all even.
Okay.
And from here on out, we'll look at that a little closer. It was kind of a big dick competition.
Actually, I didn't have it, but you did come up to it.
I feel like I was a martyr.
Pedro got fucked in the
Right,
end.
right at the beginning.
So for the record, I will take 1 point for completing Police Knots.
Okay.
Because I honestly, I think I'm going to enjoy it as well. So
All right.
We shall see.
We're doing this next week on the Tbaw Challenge. Gentlemen, we have a fan topic this week. I feel like our fan topic this week is going to get a little intense.
Fuck the fans. What?
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
Who said that? I didn't say that. It was Four Loko speaking.
This
Pedro's opinion is not representative of Tbaw and the Tbaw franchise.
His opinions are expressed by his own.
Yes.
Persons. The person last week who gave us the illegal prostitution topic brought us another hefty topic.
Oh,
Is this the same guy?
Same guy.
Is this the same guy that did the preference in porn stars?
No, that was
No.
No. Whose state did we insult again?
I think we just sold the entire South. Is what I think happened.
That still stands in.
I like living in the South, but
Pineapples on pizza.
oh
Fucking no! What?
Fuck you!
kind of fucking heathen? Whoa!
Watson likes pineapples on his pizza.
Fuck, I do. I have
But,
no. Victoria does.
Oh.
Fuck you for. No, you don't fucking say that about me. No, I don't take it back. I don't fucking take it back. I wish I'd have given you 2 musicals.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You struck me.
Pineapple is amazing by itself, but you don't put fucking pineapple on pizza.
Listen, so here's my story with pineapple on pizza. I grew up in a nice little household. Everyone, from my perspective as a child, everything was happy. It would be fun.
Until the dock time.
And then my sister came home one day and ordered pizza. She goes, "Oh, I want ham and pineapple on my pizza." I heard it was really good. It's called a Hawaiian pizza.
Was it from Domino's?
Yeah. Oh no, it was from. It was before Domino's. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we get this. And all of a sudden, who likes this pizza more than anything else in the entire world?
Your sister.
My father.
Oh, really?
My father. So, even after my sister left the household, because my parents got divorced, every time my dad would get pizza, there would be pineapples on it. Pineapple and ham. And I lived like this for almost 10 years.
You pour something with me.
Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard, Watson. I would have to pick the pineapples off the pizza.
You know why?
But you never get the juice off, and then the taste never goes away.
I know it leaves a sweet aftertaste. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
You know what we are not?
What?
We're not fucking pagans.
We're not pagans.
So we don't eat fucking pineapple on our pizza.
A sweet food does not go on a salty food.
No, it doesn't. You have salty foods and you have sweet foods. You don't fucking mix them together.
Unless it's chocolate-covered pretzels. You don't like a good chocolate-covered pretzel?
No, because you have sweet foods and you have fucking salty foods and you don't mix them together.
I want to know who invented the pineapple on pizza and murder him.
Yeah.
Pedro, what's your theory of pineapple on pizza?
I think it's fucking wrong.
It is wrong.
It shouldn't happen.
No.
Like, I think it's an abomination.
No,
I
yes.
think it should be illegal. I just think, you know,
Cultural appropriation.
I know the vice president wants to, like, use shock therapy to make people not gay. I think we should use shock therapy to make people not like pineapple.
I think so too.
I feel like that is a way more effective practice.
We should all open our own pizza shop and call it "We don't put pineapples on pizza."
It's like, you guys put pineapple on your pizza, you can fuck off.
Yeah, you can fuck off.
Yeah.
That would be the best part of the day, is telling the customer to fuck off.
Yeah.
You take your pineapple and you fuck off.
You fuck right off.
Ham. Yeah, we'll do ham. We'll go ham.
Ham
on
all
pizza.
over. Yeah, not pineapple.
I'll fucking garnish that motherfucker with ham. I'll fucking
Put
throw
a whole ham layer on it.
I will put a fucking whole Virginia baked ham on top of that pizza and put it in a bag and the box. With it being open.
I'll fucking shoot
And
a
I'll
pig right in
take
the
it to your
store,
fucking house.
cook the ham myself,
Yeah.
and put it on the pizza.
But we will not slice pineapple.
No,
on
you put a fucking sliver of pineapple on it, you can fuck yourself.
Right, and we'll find you, you fucking piece of shit.
I saw someone the other day that put pickles on a pizza.
That's disgusting. Wrong. No.
Yeah.
Try again.
I know.
They don't
You have salty foods and you have sour foods. And you don't fucking mix them together.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
I think we've answered this guy's question.
I don't think.
I think we need to move on.
I don't feel like I got enough rage out though about like why this happens. Why do people put pineapples in their pizza? Why do they enjoy it?
Because, you know...
First off, pineapples are meant to be cold.
Yeah, I agree.
Do we want to phone a friend and find out
Who is it?
Who are we phoning?
Vicky upstairs?
Yes,
Why
please.
she likes it?
Please phone me.
Alright. Phoning a friend.
She even got to go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's call one Boston's fiance. Really appreciate you picking up the phone right now, Victoria.
Hello? Victoria!
Victoria!
Hey, this is the fellas at Tbaw. How are you doing this evening?
I'm well. How are you?
Very good. We're just recording our podcast, and we had a question, a topic from the audience brought up to us. Why do people like pineapple on their pizza? And we can't wrap our fucking heads around it.
No, we can't.
And I know that you particularly cherish this, and I want to know what you like about this.
Well, you see, gentlemen, the acidic and sweet nature of the pineapple complements the sauce and the cheese on a pizza so well that together they're like the creme brulee of pizza.
Roberts really would take personal offense to that. The creme brulee. No. Is that it? Is that the
It's
only
just
point you
really
have?
good.
Awesome.
Like, the pineapple's so crisp and clear that it cuts through the sauce of the pizza.
I think
That's why I like it.
I'll be honest, Victoria. The what you have just said about pineapple on pizza has left a worse taste in my mouth than the vile Four Loko, to which I have bruised my palate with just minutes ago.
But you do realize, Watson, that you eat pizza but not bread.
Alright, this topic for another day. Love you, bye. I so hope that picked up.
I was watching it. It did. Yeah, that was so funny. That was so funny.
We need to bring the phone a friend thing to Tbaw more often. That's pretty good. So there you have it, folks. A heathen, a pagan, expressing her own ways.
All right, Pedro, what's your topic this week?
See, I was thinking about this topic as I was angrily driving home from work because someone cut me off.
I just have flashbacks to yesterday at State College.
Pedro's were just like on any other.
His New Yorker comes out.
But my favorite thing ever is, as you guys know, I'm a bit of a nerd.
Oh yeah.
Aren't we all?
My favorite thing is when something means so much to you, you're willing to just not go to work and to enjoy this. So my topic is things you called off work for other than being sick.
We both have one for this week.
Well, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
We don't have one for this week.
So me, as you know, I'm a big fan of one Final Fantasy 15.
Mm-hmm.
So when that game came out, I had scheduled 3 days of leave from work just to play it. But I took it a step further. I took another 3 days just calling off.
Oh dear.
So I was at work for 6 fucking days.
Oh.
And just went balls deep enjoying this game and went off the grid. No one heard from me. I didn't go out. Didn't answer my phone. Didn't check Facebook. Didn't bathe. No, I'm kidding. I bathed.
Maybe.
He doesn't quite
Yeah, I don't
remember.
quite remember it. But I didn't regret one bit of it. Not one thing.
I've caught off work for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm a little sick to come today. When I first started working at Liberty Mountain, like way back when, like right after high school, I used to call off like every other Wednesday.
Oh, wow, you're a piece of shit.
To go to the new comic book guy. Go to the comic store with my comic books and like just go out and have fun.
Why would you just like schedule a day off on Wednesdays and just change your schedule?
Because I work 5 days a week and it's just like a whatever thing. So there was that. But that was like back when I haven't called off like a video game or anything in a long time. Now I used to find literally any reason not to go to class in college though. I was like, oh, I'm already 5 minutes behind schedule. I guess
I'm just not gonna go.
Yeah.
Which may have put you in your current situation.
Yeah, maybe.
You may be on
That could explain a lot.
hindsight, yeah.
I don't know if there's ever been like a serious video game that's come out where I've just been like,
Just even an event like that's gonna happen, like that's
vacations don't count.
all vacations could totally count.
Oh no, I've definitely taken off work for pretty much every trip I've ever taken. You know, PAX, New York Comic. I just took off from New York Comic Con.
No.
Like I said, I take off from New York Comic Con. Years probably have taken off for like conventions and whatnot. You know, just but I can't. Nothing's really coming to mind other than like the comic book thing. I used to call off all the time when I first started working at Liberty Mountain. Like my first stint before I worked at Elite Games, I used to call off at Liberty Mountain all the time because I fucking was miserable there.
See, because for me, there's like guaranteed days you will never see me working.
Yeah.
And normally, if it's like a big video game I'm waiting for, you will definitely not. I will never not be caught dead at work.
Yeah.
The day after Super Bowl Sunday, and Super Bowl Sunday, New Year's Day, you won't catch me dead at work. My birthday, Thanksgiving.
Those are solid days.
Do you gentlemen have days you just refuse to work?
No. No, see, I haven't called in sick in years. I didn't call in sick at all when I worked at Elite.
No.
I didn't call in sick at all when I worked at Flying J.
That was mistake.
Oh, and I did one time. I had a really bad tooth infection. I literally couldn't talk or breathe. That's the only time I ever called in sick for being actual sick. But I don't call off anymore because like now where we work, we get PTO, so that things like what you're talking about might happen. Because now I get like actual sick days and days to take off.
Spur to the moment.
Yeah. But before, I haven't called off just to fuck around in years, probably.
Oh, yeah. I always recommend that, the random day to fuck off of work.
Yeah.
Like, work and just go.
I think people need it, honestly, because it's like, you just kind of, like, sometimes you just reach your breaking point.
Yeah. Now,
There it comes. You guys will come up. You guys had to fuck with him.
So,
You guys had to fuck with him.
Now, is there ever an event that would come up that would cause you to miss work? Because for me, there's a couple of events that if they happen, you may want to check in on me.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
No.
When that comes out, I'm going off the grid.
Yeah. So, say if the Bengals ever win a playoff game, you will not hear from me for about a week. I'll be in a week fucking bender.
A single playoff
And they've
game?
never won one in my lifetime.
They've never won a playoff game
In my lifetime.
Your team fucking sucks.
You gotta fuck yourself.
Alright.
The Islanders winning a Stanley Cup in my lifetime.
Didn't they just come close to it not too long ago?
No, they won 4 straight in the 80s. Other than that, no dice. And then the Mets winning a World Series. If these 3 events happen, you will probably never hear from me.
You and I both like the exact opposite
That's
teams
because you're a piece of shit.
in fucking baseball and hockey anyway. Because I like both New York teams. I like the Yankees and the fucking
You're a
Rangers.
fucking dirtbag.
What football team do you like?
I don't really follow football.
I know you don't. Pick one.
Vikings.
Watson's new favorite team is the Vikings. Guess who's
Heard it
getting
here
a
first for you.
Who's getting a Vikings jersey for Christmas?
Yeah, so there's no upcoming events that you would just refuse to go to work for, Watson?
Really, that's not something I've done. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it.
You're missing out.
There's just never been anything. My thing's always been, I've worked at places that have given you a hard time for not being there.
Exactly.
And that's not why I didn't take them, but I only ever took sick time because if I'm taking off, it's because I absolutely need to. You can fuck off. I don't take off for not bullshit, but I don't take off for stuff that I don't absolutely have to. And to me, that's like you have no room to argue with me as to why I wasn't there. Because if I can't be there, it's because I really can't be there. You know what I mean?
My last job, I put my 2 weeks notice in, right? And I got like a super bad tooth infection. Couldn't close my mouth, couldn't talk. It was in extreme pain. I bought an entire bottle of aspirin. Went through like half of it in like 2 days.
He was a snatch.
Not good.
I was taking 4 aspirin like every 4 hours. It was crazy. I was in so much pain. And I called off one day. I should have called off like the entire week. I called off one day. And they cut the last week off my 2 weeks notice. Like just fucking pricks. Because they hated people calling off. They made them super angry. And that's one of the big red flags I've seen in employers is like, if you call in sick, and all of a sudden they're like, fuck this kid, maybe you need to find a new job. Thanks, buddy.
Some mead. For what ails you?
Is it me, Pedro?
Pedro always wants fucking mead. No, don't you fucking do that to him.
Like
Pedro's a classy man.
I like meat.
Yeah, so, but, like you were asking, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, when that comes out, I'll probably schedule a vacation day for that day. If a Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross remake ever comes out, I feel we're getting closer to Chrono Trigger remake.
Yeah, we're getting Secret of Mana.
Yeah, it's coming. I feel like I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Also, side note, Persona 5, I also called off a week of work. Just, I'm not fucking going.
Did you actually play through it?
Yeah.
You did beat
Yeah,
that
I
game.
beat that game. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just one of these things like, because my loyalty to my employer, like I'm a pretty loyal guy. I have good work ethic, but I am a big believer in self-care time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's one of these things like I'm not a very selfish man, but when something that's important to me comes out or I
You
want
take
to
some Pedro time.
yeah, it's fucking.
I think that's important. I do think that's important. But like, I understand Watson's sentiment of like not wanting to ever call off, but I also understand like yours, where it's like every once in a while you just need a day.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in like a shitty situation in life. Maybe you just are looking forward to something. Or maybe you're just stressed out. Just take a day, relax, and then you come back. And I feel like that's really important.
Yeah.
I like these people that like when they're even when they're sick, they're like, oh, I never miss a day of work. You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, because then you get everyone else sick.
Yeah, you're gonna get everyone else sick, and like my way of doing that, doing things with the call off, obviously my PTOs I will take as applicable, but just calling off when I don't have that time, that is when I'm sick. When I'm absolutely sick, and like if you go to work when you're fucking sick because you don't want to miss a day, you're a fucking dickbag. You're gonna get everyone else sick. But
Flying J encourage you to come in sick.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Because
Yeah, fuck
the fucked up thing is too is they make food in the kitchen.
Yeah,
and
fucked
whatnot.
up. Yeah, because like me, like I get paid sick time, so like I get paid sick time on top of my annual, and then I have comp time, then I have holiday leave, so like I have a lot of leave to pick from.
Yeah, pick at the hat.
Yeah, and now I have weekends off, so it's kind of But I always believe in taking time for you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because you got to be loyal to numero uno.
Yeah.
You got to be loyal to the CEO of you.
Yeah, exactly. You're running your own business here, and you gotta be.
I do like that. I like that philosophy. In theory, anyway. I like the way you say it.
Yeah, man, because, at the end of the day, like, as much as I love, working for my employer, like, they're not the end-all, be-all. Like, my loyalty only goes so far in regards to, like, I would never put my, like, own livelihood in jeopardy for them. Like,
yeah.
And I know they wouldn't do that for me. Like, there's an instance where either we get rid of this asshole or we fucking get all these fines. Guess who's getting fired?
It's really funny at my work. My work, where me and Watson work, is like a super safety thing, right? And I was still starting out. About 2 months ago, my first night in the new part of the warehouse, or new part of the facility that I just got transferred to, I was going into a rail car. I blew the back door off a rail car, right?
Okay.
And we have big clamp trucks. They're basically forklifts with clamps on them, right? And they're real wide. It's a real tight fit. Yeah. And with that back door, which is like the whole side blown off, I was like, I feel a little unsafe. I don't want to dump this clamp truck over the other side, because like you would bang into it every once in a while. You'd get real close to it. So I went up and told my supervisor, I was like, hey, I just want to let you know, because like they can flip them around.
Yeah.
I was like, I figured, like, since I blew the rail car door off, I'll just wait for them tomorrow to flip it around, and then we'll move the thing, 'cause it wasn't an emergency or anything. And he's like, oh, okay. And then 30 minutes later, another guy comes down. Nope. Gets on the clamp truck and just goes in and unloads it. I sat there and I was like,
I'm a fucking beta.
I'm a big bitch. Yeah. So, I don't even know how we got there, but... livelihood, putting on livelihood at stake. That was like a potentially dangerous situation. And I was like, I'll just let it go. I don't not... But then someone else was just like, fuck that.
So you folded when the chips were down.
Yeah, I folded when the chips were down, and someone else took over. And it made me feel...
Was that fucking Kenny Rogers song?
Yeah. You gotta know when to fold 'em, know when to hold 'em, know when to walk away,
Beautiful.
know when to run. You gotta count your cards in the other person's hand. Alright.
Peter doesn't speak country.
Watson, what's your topic?
This is actually one, and I don't want any fucking flack from the two of you for this.
Flat cannon. Unreal.
Alright,
I
so
call my penis fly.
as you know,
L2 for
and
all fire.
you've all had girlfriends, so you know this. Pedro, you respect my fucking topic, and you look me in the eye when I'm talking.
Okay.
Yesterday we were all at the mall in State College. The day before that, I was also at the mall in State College, but I was shopping with my fiance,
Okay, never mind.
and we've all shopped with ladies, and I found myself in two separate stores shopping for candles, scented candles.
Yes.
And she always wants your opinion. Yeah, that's fucking funny.
I didn't say anything.
It's a beta male. I heard.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to hear your takes on doing this. Often in this situation, my opinion is asked. What do you think of this smell? What do you think of this smell?
So here's what you...
Wait, first off.
What?
You can bite me all you want. All you want, buddy.
And that is what we call
Karma.
the flight into the beta boy.
And karma.
And karma, you piece of shit. How's your knuckle feel?
It feels more powerful than Watson. Everybody's excited. Oh my God!
Alright, boys, settle down.
You punched me in the arm, Pedro. It hurt me.
Yeah.
I thought you were second
hurt you.
I thought you were second degree black belt who couldn't be hurt.
I can't, but he tried to hurt me.
You just got silvered. How do
He
you feel?
bit me right there. You see that bite mark?
Yeah.
That didn't hurt
Yeah.
1/10 of how much I'm sure that hurt.
The knuckles are all red.
Alright, ladies. Settle down.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Are we good now? Is our fucking session a grab ass over, boys?
Yeah.
I'm the victim here.
Like a bunch of fucking Kansas City millennials? The fuck is wrong with you?
You attacked me, Pedro.
I know why you said Kansas City. That's really funny. You substitute millennials for another word.
Yep, exactly. That's called tact.
So called Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, I love that. But my thing is,
I
so
get it.
the scented candles. Why do you feel like? Do you feel emasculated when you're picking out the scents?
I did it first, and then it's like, Jesus Christ, that smells good.
Right. So, Watson, I think you need to be more efficient in what you buy because I'm a big fan of Scentsy.
Well, I'll tell you, Peter. I bought there is a blueberry cobbler candle over there that I purchased.
That's why it smells amazing, right?
And it fucking does.
Right. So I have 2 Scentsy burners in my apartment. There's one in my living room, one in my bedroom. The one in my bedroom's fucking sweet. It's a big chess piece. It's like the night. It's fucking dope. And with this one, I get like a lot of these different scents. Like I get mocha, fucking Mystery Man, which smells amazing.
Mystery
It
Man!
smells great. It smells fucking
I've got
wonderful.
one out there called Doc Watson.
Yeah, dude.
Who is this mystery man?
There's one
in my
called
pants?
Skinny Dippin'. There's one called, like, you can get all these flavors, and here's the thing. When you bring, the old ball and chain, you're a piece of shit. The old, the old lady friend to back to the bedroom, and you have the Scentsy going. You got a little, sets the mood. Get a little action going. It's nice. It's nice.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm
and
pretty.
it makes your fucking house smell amazing, even if it looks like complete dog shit.
Yeah, and it smells to me when I enter a home are more
Right.
are more of a deal than looks. During
Side
this
note,
year,
real quick. Have you guys ever noticed that every single person, like you probably noticed me going to high school or like elementary school, has their own smell in like their house and whatnot?
yeah, everyone has their
Everyone has like their own I would be like,
They're all musk.
yeah, it's a really strange I can like differentiate. Like I remember Eric Budd had like I used to go to his house every.
That is.
Because I went to high school. Yeah, he went to his house every day after school. His house always had like a very specific smell that you couldn't get. It wasn't a bad smell. I'm not saying he stinks, but it was like a very specific. smell.
specific to that individual.
Yeah.
You smell something like smells like that.
Yeah.
And you think, oh my god, that smells like Seth's house. It smells like Pedro's house. Yeah.
See, and then if you use the scented candles or the Scentsy,
Watson smells like fucking spruce.
Right. You can really set the tone. Like my apartment always smells like fucking mocha, and it smells amazing. That's the one I burn the most.
I'm gonna make a Four Loko flavors.
I'm gonna fucking eat the fuck out of you.
You know what? Hey, let's get the gold back here.
No.
Oh, you give me that gold, Pedro. You son of a
Give him the gold. Give him the gold Loco. Bring him.
Why?
I wouldn't take mine if I was a pussy.
Wait, you are a pussy?
No, I said I wouldn't
Hand me the
take
sour
mine.
apple.
You're so easily goaded.
Hand me the sour apple, Pedro.
God. The fucking battle of the betas. I'll fucking tell ya. Now go ahead and chug them, boys. Go ahead.
I'm not sorry.
I love it.
You love it.
It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna take a second sip.
Take a third sip. Yeah, take a third sip.
Honestly, I don't know which one I like better because this I'm not feeling.
Take a third sip.
One sip ahead
Probably
of you.
feeling this a little more.
One sip ahead of you, buddy.
You know what? You guys should race to see who could drink it the fastest.
I'm out.
One more sip than Watson.
Wow.
That's so gross. So here, back to the scented candles. Over there.
I think the scented candles are. I think they're a must-have.
Let me tell you. Let me
I too like them. I just don't know how to respond when because it's more than scented candles. When you're in a store that sells those, she was asking my opinion on these crafty stuff, which I love that she values my opinion.
So really, we're boiling down to the question of shopping with a woman.
Not shopping so much, but getting crafty and sensy, things that aren't defined as normally masculine. You know what I'm saying?
I got this topic.
So like I know she was shopping for a friend. She was asking these crafty things. You know the stars, the barn stars that were always on the outside, the metallic stars. Like she was looking at a couple of those and asking my opinion, which again I value that. I'm glad she values my opinion, but I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, do these look good together? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay, so I have a very unique take on this because my mom is a shopping addict. Growing up, she would take me shopping every single weekend, and we'd be in the clothing section for hours. This scarred me as an individual, where there's nothing that infuriates me more than shopping with a woman. And I know it's a fault of mine.
Pedro, what's going on? Are you alright, bud? No. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not trying to laugh at you.
This has been a Tbaw moment.
Throw in some love.
Oh, that's so bad. What?
Only on Tbaw.
Oh, buddy. You see, when someone gets shot in the army, you can at least do something to help them. Here I can do nothing. Oh, buddy.
You'll never be able to do anything. Nothing worse than getting shot in the balls.
I'm so sorry this has happened to you.
So bad. Continue.
Nothing can bring a man to his knees like getting hit in the balls.
You said the show must go on.
Yeah.
That's
Gold
content.
So, shopping with my mom's young lad, sitting in the dressing room, just sitting on the floor, waiting for her to come out of the dressing room and trying things on. It scarred me as an individual. It really made some deep, lasting emotional problems with me, to the point where pretty much any time we're in the mall or store for more than 15 minutes, rage will start building inside me.
Yeah.
Rage, just
I've noticed that when I take a little too long.
Rage.
Like, it's not even shopping with women. If someone doesn't walk in and know exactly what they're getting,
Yeah.
you get fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's because of my mother. Thanks, Mom. But I still love you, but you fucked me up. So, I've had 3 girlfriends. I've had 3 long-term relationships. 4 long-term relationships in the past decade. Pretty much since I was in high school, right? Every single one of those women were shopping addicts. Not shopping addicts, but they loved to shop so much. Rochelle, you know I love you. Worst one.
Really?
The worst one when it came to shopping.
Really?
Yep.
That surprises me.
Rochelle would just sit in that department store for hours on end. Now, here's the thing with Scentsy candles is that I can walk into a store, smell a candle, and go, that smells good, and then just walk over and check out and leave. I'm not saying this is every girl, but the girls I've ever shopped for scented candles with,
Every flavor.
every single candle, it's not enough that this smells good, it's which one smells the best. And I'm like, they all smell good. And eventually I've cracked so much that if you just take a little too long, I'll eventually start being like super cooperative to the point where like that outfit looks so fucking good on you. Like that is the best
Like
outfit.
blatant dickhead.
No, like in my mind I'm like, if they just decide that I love this so much, they'll decide that they have to buy this one.
And then you'll go.
And then we leave. like the candles. Same thing with the candles. I'm like, oh my god, that's the fucking best flavor candle I've ever smelled in my entire life. We have to get it now.
You see,
I'm
sorry, buddy.
Just breathe.
You see, she's not. My fiance is not like that at all.
It's okay.
We look
I
at.
can't hurt you anymore. I'm right here, buddy.
No,
Can't hurt you.
I count myself lucky for this because we look. Basically, if there's a rack of flavors, we look at what do we eliminate. What do we know we don't like?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not interested in these. These 3 sound good. Let's smell these and find which one we like out of the best 3. And she doesn't take too long doing it. And she's not a shop addict at all. It's just when she asks my opinion, like we're planning a wedding right now, right? And like she asked my opinion on what I can't think of anything specific. But let's say just as and this isn't an actual thing, but let's say she wanted to know what color tablecloths I like. Again, I'm happy she's including me, but like to me it doesn't make a difference. How do you convey that without being a dickhead? You know what I mean? Like,
I just think you have to be completely blunt honest.
Like you just be like, listen, to me, it doesn't make a single bit of difference.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I just think you need to because if you're not completely honest, you're lying.
You're a fucking liar. You're sad.
And if your girlfriend's like, hey, does this make me look fat? And you go, yes, Tubbington.
Holy fuck.
I think the onus is on you to be as completely honest as humanly possible.
No, I don't. I used to lie about like the whole does it look good as a fat thing.
But then, because here's my thing: if you do lie about what?
I'm not sorry.
But
No,
then,
because
I got I get a little wiser, grew up a little bit. No, but continue, Pedro.
No, because then, like, say if she's like, if this looks good, and you say yes and lie, you have to still like be seen in public with someone who's like fucking out of pocket. No. Oh, thank you.
Who made you sugar peas?
My sister bought them for me.
Okay.
So like, you know, at that point you're doing yourself a disservice.
Well, okay.
Because then the people go like, look at this motherfucker. Like, does he not know this girl is crazy? Like, you see how she's dressed?
So.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. I used to lie about the whole thing. Like, no, you look great. You look fine. Now it's like, I'm more of a blunt person now. Where like, don't ask my opinion if you don't want my honest opinion. And like, I've had girls like get upset because I'll be like, I won't be like, no, that looks fat on you. Look fat in that. Or like, that looks terrible on you. Like you look.
You just be like, that doesn't look as good as the other one.
No, yeah, like that. I'll be like, I'm not a big fan of that. And then they'll be like, why did you say that? I'll be like, well, you asked my opinion. Do you want me to lie? And then they'll say no. So that's a that situation.
Fun topic.
Fun topic.
My balls.
Sorry, I laughed, Pedro. I just couldn't help it.
My topic.
So wait, you guys were laughing in my agony?
Yeah.
I did a little bit, yeah.
You guys were laughing in my agony.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It hurts my soul. Because until you've sat on your nuts.
I have. Oh, I have, Pedro.
Right now, you're too small.
Fuck yourself. I've sat on my nuts. It is awful, but I'll tell you what it's like. It's like getting a leg cramp. And motherfuckers, if I got a leg cramp right now and I was prancing around going fuck and screaming and stuff, you'd be laughing your ass. You'd be fucking, Pedro would be fucking crying over here. Because watching somebody get a cramp is the funniest goddamn thing.
I've never shed a tear in my life. Okay.
You know what? I shed a tear watching Star Wars. Twice. Watching Star Wars twice. I shed a tear. And you know what? I cried a little more the second time around.
Really?
Yeah, I was at the Roxy. I was just like, oh god. There's very few things that can make me well up. But I actually shed tears. It was like I could feel my eyes getting teary, and I had to do the stomach flux thing.
So really quick aside, what scenes in movies have caused you to get a little tear action going? I've got 5 of them.
You got a top 5 right in my mind.
I've always got a top 5
all the time. The first thing I can remember is Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, right?
Wow,
That was a
fucking nerd.
Because Dragon Ball Z was gone forever. Dragon Ball Z is my all-time favorite franchise. Gone forever. Since I was a kid, once Dragon Ball Z finished, Dragon Ball GT flopped in the United States. They didn't do anything with Dragon Ball forever. It was like 15 years, right? And then they announced Battle of the Gods, the new movie coming out. It was in English. And I went to see it in theaters. It was in theaters for like one day. And I went with Elijah and I think Chris. And we watched the movie. It was a good movie. Not my favorite movie in Dragon Ball, but at the end, when the fucking theme song hit and they went through the history of Dragon Ball, like the manga, and I heard that theme song for the first time in so long. It was
Or the head Shalom?
Yeah, it dawned on me in the movie theater. I'm like, oh my god, like Dragon Ball is back. And I was just like, oh, let's start tearing up. Tears of happiness only. I never tear up to them sad. And then Star Wars Episode 7, when the fucking when that came back too, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. And it happened again. During Last Jedi. I was like, I can't believe I'm fucking sitting in a theater with a new Star Wars release.
There are only 3, and the third one's pretty broad, but three things I like video-wise that I cry for. 1, Old Yeller.
Alright, I'll give you that.
Beta move.
Old Yeller, classic. Number 2, oh my god, Lone Survivor. At the end of Lone Survivor, they show no, fuck yourself. At the end of Lone Survivor, they show pictures and videos of the actual Navy SEALs that were killed during Operation Red Wings. And,
that would hit home, especially for you, I guess.
Yeah. They started going through things, and they were showing some of the... There are ceremonies done when a service member is killed.
Yeah.
At least for the Army, the Army and the Marine Corps, I don't know the Navy SEALs do it. I don't know about Air Force and regular Navy. I don't know if they do it, but it's there's a rifle upside down, bayonet in the sand, helmet on the rifle, and they were showing pictures of all these guys' buddies in front of the rifles, bawling their eyes out, and like I was trying to hold it together because I was with my family. And then they showed a picture of the one lieutenant that was in the SEALs, and he actually graduated from Penn State. That was killed during the mission. And he, it was a video of his wedding, him and his wife dancing, and I fucking lost it. I bawled my fucking eyes out. And then basically any video of a service member coming home and their little kids running to them, I lose it. I fucking bawl my eyes out.
I wasn't laughing because you were talking about Schiffer dying. I was laughing because I knew there was an Operation Red Wings. That was a little shocking.
Yeah. Have you seen Lone Survivor?
No,
It's a really good movie, and I don't like.
The book's really good.
I don't like modern war movies. I honestly don't watch them. I haven't watched American Sniper. I haven't watched any of that
That's
shit.
actually really good too.
It's okay.
I like it.
But I went with my family to see this movie, and it's a captivating story. It was excellently performed, and just the closing when they show real pictures of the men who actually died, and the videos of like home videos and shit. Like this lasted for I want to say probably about 10 minutes. They go through all these different things, and it was a rough fucking 10 minutes.
So for me, we're gonna go Rocky 3. Where Nick dies.
Oh my god, Rocky! Well, thanks for spoiling it. I've never seen any of the Rocky movies.
Well, I mean, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. You've had your whole lifetime. Eat a dick.
Oh, you do cooking?
That you'd be a dick shape.
You don't want to cook?
I'm alright, thank you. I think that's such a powerful scene to me. It just gets me right in the feels because I love old people and I get sad when they die in movies.
It was Nick, man. It was
Who was that?
We don't want to spoil it. I love it. I love Nick.
So you don't want to spoil it. He says trainer. I'm inclined to believe him when he says trainer.
Yeah, when Nick dies, pretty emotional scene. Number 2, Toy Story 3. Don't look at me like that. There's a fucking scene where all of Andy's toys are in the incinerator, and they're slowly approaching being burned up. And like you just get this wave of emotion on you because like you grew up with these movies, you grew up with Woody and Buzz and Mr. Potato Head, and you know it gets really, really sad when you fucking watch your childhood cartoons potentially dying.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really one of the sneaky powerful scenes in cinema. So I'm gonna play some music for this,
Alright.
just to set the tone.
You have it already.
I do have it queued up. And so boys, next scene, Titanic. When he lets Rose have the fucking piece of the fucking boat so she can live.
Yeah.
And a young Leonardo DiCaprio, dies. He freezes the fucking death, even though there's plenty of goddamn room on the fucking thing for both of them. But he chooses to fucking die, and it's just one of those gut wrenching scenes because like Kate Beckinsale, you're not prettier than Leonardo DiCaprio. You probably should have died instead, to be completely honest. Yeah. Underworld, yeah, same one. Hey girl.
What?
Yeah, fucking IMDb that bullshit. So we're going to see.
I believe him. I just want to see it.
We're on what, number 3 now? 4. We're on number 4. Friday Night Lights, the entire movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
When they get the little, I don't know, the little theme going behind anytime they like do anything. It just brings you back to the Friday Night Lights and all the good memories you had when things didn't matter and all you did was just get on the gridiron. And, and you remember all the two-a-days and all these, with your buddies. And
I knew it. It wasn't Kate Beckinsale. It was Kate Winslet.
No, it was not.
You're never on there, Pedro.
Maybe. Anyway, I may be thinking of Pearl Harbor, which is my next one.
Yeah, you're right on that, I think.
Because when
Yeah, that is an emotional.
When Ben Affleck comes back, has this fucking bro in a fucking coffin because he died in a daring mission, and then proceeds to slide in her DMs and marry his fucking dead friend's woman.
Is that what you like Ben Affleck?
So you know,
No, it's not.
so these scenes.
It's not even his fault.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Oh my fucking god.
It's because of Pearl Harbor. I love that movie, but he fucking pisses me off. He got shot down. How was she supposed to know he was still fucking alive?
It's not Ben Affleck's fault.
He was trying to take care of his buddy's girl and stuff happened. He couldn't help it.
He's the director.
Fuck him! Fuck him. His character's name was Rafe, and I remember that very clearly. Fuck Rafe. He should have gotten it in fucking China when the fucking B-24 went down. Not fucking Danny. Fucking Danny.
And Rafe was dyslexic. Fuck him. We're done. We're done.
I don't ever get like sad and interrupted in movies.
Really?
No, I get pumped up. I'll get so pumped, especially like watching Dragon Ball or like specific anime. I'll just be like, "Oh, it's so awesome!" And I'll start feeling.
He literally does this watching it.
I know. I watched the fucking Dragon Ball Z Super where he watched a woman get Kamehameha, and then he was cheering like a
fucking Kale. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck Kale.
fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, no. But Star Wars does it for me every time.
Any honorable mentions that get you close?
The ending of Terminator 2. Where where they get the song, the fucking music going. He's lowering himself in the lava. He's like,
Never watched it.
"You're fucking."
I've never seen any of the Terminator.
I just want to go back to the McDying scene.
Yeah.
Because although McDying is sad, I feel like it's a little bit weak how he died. A heart attack.
Well, I mean, if Clubber Lang fucking pushed you, wouldn't you have a heart attack?
I feel like it would have been better if Clubber Lang just.
I mean, and
Clubber Lang just cracked Mick in the jaw and killed him on the spot.
But my thing is like,
And Rocky's like, no!
I love how like that happened. We just don't address that Clubber Lang killed a man.
Well,
I
yeah,
have
probably kill him.
two honorable mentions. One, A Knight's Tale, when he meets back with his father and his father starts crying.
You know
My
what
boy.
what just made is when the fucking when they fucking walk in at the very last tournament. Guess who just got burnt?
That's pumping up scene. But when he meets his dad again and his dad starts crying and hugging him because he's blind, that almost gets me. And then what's that movie we watched? Is it Southpaw?
That movie's fucking terrible.
We
The
watched
boxing
Southpaw?
movie?
Southpaw.
With Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake
Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
Yo, he throws one punch
No,
on his hand.
no, just
How the fuck are you gonna call
Alright,
yourself?
That is a super depressing movie.
it was so when
What?
his
Dude was a dickhead?
no, when his wife gets shot and she's bleeding out in his arms saying goodbye, that had me real fucking
Oh, that
loose.
was a sad movie.
That hit you?
Yeah.
That hit you?
Okay, but maybe a fucking dickhead could have a little self-control and not let fucking start shit at fucking events, and his wife would
The other guy started it though, and who would
Has
think
some
from that
self-control.
your wife's gonna get shot?
Fucking me. That's who.
Was a professional boxer have bodyguards with
With
their
their
fucking handguns.
Yeah, I mean, but still, like, you know what I mean? How can I have some
Oh,
self-control?
you know,
Fucking
here's an
cupcake.
honorable mention is Gridiron Hang with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Never
The
seen it.
picture of what is it?
Fucking terrible.
Really, you don't like that movie?
I don't like that movie.
Dwayne's speech in that movie gets to me.
Because I feel like they're just, it's
a true story.
they're just using kids who are athletic who just made mistakes in life to fucking be good at football. Fuck that team.
It's a true story, though.
I know it's a true story now. Doesn't mean I.
You give them a better outlet in life.
I mean, did they? So we're gonna give them a better outlet by having them, possibly contract CTE and go and fucking commit more murders and robberies.
I didn't think about it that way, but now that you mention that, they're fine. I'm sure they're fine.
What's your topic this week,
I
Pedro?
said it.
That was his topic.
That was my topic.
What's your topic?
You're not paying the fuck attention.
Nah, I'm out of
You're a
it.
fuck.
That Four Loko got me.
Those Christmas cookies, by the way, not a fan. They are so dry. It feels like I'm eating sand.
We do have some pork and sauerkraut to look forward to.
Oh, yeah.
That we're gonna need.
My topic is a more cheerful one. I feel like we get so depressing on this podcast so often.
Was it because of the music?
No, just in general. I feel like we
You hurt your nuts? That was depressing.
I feel like we rant about a whole bunch of shit and get angry. We'll talk about Christmas memories.
Fuck that, my God.
Oh, yay. Dude, Christmas memories for me. I'm just set the table here. I will forever remember unwrapping a big old package as a kid and seeing that.
Was it a fucking hairy sack or was it a fucking hairless sack, beta boy? Huh?
Keep picking on him. I gotta go piss real quick.
As I was saying,
The massive package.
I unwrapped it, and I saw the blue box underneath.
More like the blue balls.
And I pulled the top off,
Yeah, he did.
and right there on the top,
A fucking hairy nutsack.
it said PS2. And I got my PS2, it was all one that year. And I sat there, and I just hugged it. And I said, I can't wait to play this later. And I was so excited, I was so happy. They didn't get games for it, unfortunately.
So you couldn't play it?
I could play my PS1 games on PS2. We went to GameStop a couple days later. Got Heroes of Light and Magic, my first PS2 game.
Fucking rough.
Yeah.
You didn't get smugglers wrong.
So that's a good Christmas present for me. Also, getting a car was a pretty cool one.
Was that your Pontiac?
Yeah, my granddad and my ex-girlfriend's parents got me. What do you want? You got any good Christmas memories? I don't want to hear your sappy shit.
That's the only thing I really had.
Oh, I came home from the military my first Christmas back from the
Fuck you!
military.
You don't know what it's like. It wasn't even back. It was gone, actually. But, there you go. What do you got?
You made it so special. No, tell me.
Nah, I don't want to go in.
Next, come on, tell me.
No, I'm good.
Come on, tell me your big fucking Christmas stories. I just sat here and got roasted for 10 minutes. Why don't you fucking sit here and tell me your sappy Christmas story, Watson? Come on, beta bitch. Come on. You fucking little cuck.
Those are fighting words.
No. Step up to the plate, batter boy. Why don't you hit a home run right over the fence? Give us your fucking Christmas story. No. Please, go ahead. By all means, tell me your fucking, back when I was deployed, it was so sad. I want to hear about some fun fucking Christmas stories. Tell me!
I don't want to talk about it. Later.
Motherfucker doesn't get presents because no one likes them.
I like them.
I had a lot of good Christmases. It's hard to say.
What's the one that stands out? Besides, okay, you can tell that story.
No, you see, you guys don't understand. Like, your mind kind of repeats to that point. Like, that's, and fuck you.
We're all thrilled to hear it.
You don't care. 'Cause it's not really that. It wouldn't be that great to you.
That's great to me.
It's not gonna sound great. I got in country December 2nd,
Yeah.
2012.
I
So
was 22 years old.
were you?
Yeah.
I was 20. I wasn't away from home for quite a month yet, but it was the only Christmas I've really ever been away from the family. So it was kind of depressing. And just a lot of the guys that had done it several times, we all got together and we spent our day after. I mean, obviously I had duty, but after
Dude,
I had to work. All right, I had to work. But after I worked, I walked back to my shoe, and my buddies and I all got together, and we went and played fucking video games for probably 10 hours. We played Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2.
Eat a dick.
Black Ops. No, we fucking got so good at Black Ops 2. But we all sat there and just played it, and there was like a popcorn machine that they had in this tent that we played in, and it was like one of those things, like a shitty time you made the best of, and it was actually a really nice day.
What'd you get for Christmas that year?
And this is gonna sound stupid to you too. My platoon sergeant bought me a cup, which I still have, a plastic coffee cup. That it was one of those things that you weren't expecting anything, and you got in there and he said he got, and it's just a little something. But we had these foam coffee cups we always had to use, and he's like, "Hey, I got you this," and he got me this little plastic coffee cup, and it was one of those screw tops with the thing around so you don't burn your hands, and I still have it today, and I will hopefully have that the rest of my life.
What's your favorite Christmas present you ever got?
Oh, that's hard.
You got kind of coax Watson into it.
Shut the fuck up. I got a flintlock one year that I really liked.
Holy fuck, Pedro! What's your give me some Christmas memories over here?
Christmas memories.
Sleigh bells ring.
Okay, you can probably think of the one moment that like really shaped who I am today.
Is this when you were living in Queens with your great grandmother?
Yes, it was.
I love this story.
So,
It's neat.
have I told you this story?
You did tell me this story, I think, and I absolutely love this story. It's the one I'm thinking of.
Is he a master storyteller?
He is very
So,
As is your father. Just craft these tales like
they're wordsmiths.
Yeah, really. They truly are.
So, I grew up in because my father was deployed. My father was deployed in not North Korea, but South Korea at the time. And he, then between like the military and the Bureau of Prisons, I never really saw my dad growing up. So, I remember this Christmas very vividly. It was Christmas 1995, and I have an older sister, very alpha, extremely alpha, and she would always just kind of like we had a Super Nintendo growing up.
Okay.
So she would always hog that, and then we got the N64. We got the N64. She'd hog that shit too like a fucking bitch. Always use Odd Job. Like a fucking asshole. Yeah. And if you guys would play GoldenEye, you know what
I've played
with.
GoldenEye.
Yeah. You ever seen somebody use Odd Job? It's like a little fucking short fucking bastard with a fucking hat. Cuts your head off. Fucked up. So one Christmas, I really wasn't expecting anything because, like, you look at the gaming magazine and you put, things on your Christmas list. Like, oh man, I really like this, and you don't really expect to get them. So, little 5-year, I was 5. Little 5-year-old Pedro decides he wants a Sega Genesis, and I didn't know what the fuck price was of them at the time, but apparently they were super cheap. So, Christmas comes, and my grandmother.
Your great grandmother.
Yeah, my great grandma, God bless her fucking heart. She has a sense of humor. So she decides it'd be really fucking funny if she didn't put any presents for me out in the fucking Christmas tree.
Oh, it's rough.
Now, that's part I didn't hear about.
So I got, little sprightly young lad. Was still struggling to speak English at this time because if you guys didn't know this about me, I didn't speak English until I was properly until I was 7. I spoke Spanish before I spoke English. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So me, a sprightly young lad, I run into the living room, ready to go, ready to tear up some fucking presents, and I find them all for my sister, Antonia. Antonia. That means red, asshole. But, so, you ever have that moment where, reality sets in?
Yeah.
You start at the stage 1, you're like, denial.
Rialto.
Denial. Step 2, you're in the grief
5
stage.
stages of grief.
Yeah, and then, when you reach acceptance, like, oh my god, I didn't get any presents. No one loves me. I should probably go jump off the balcony. And then she goes, why don't you check over there in the closet?
The accent.
And I'm like, Grandma, why the fuck would I check in the closet? And then I got smacked for swearing.
Did you say the F word?
Because, of course, for some reason, every person who does not speak English at first natively, for some reason learns all the swear words immediately.
El.
I'm not lying.
Cunto.
You can call my grandma cunt.
El Cunto.
Did you just call my grandma cunt?
Well, I said El, so that's a man. That's a man, right?
So you're trying to suggest the gender of my great grandmother? And call her a cunt?
Back out way your head, bud.
Yes.
Anyway, so I go to the closet and I see this big box. Of course, it has my sister's fucking name on it. I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna get one this year. I'm gonna get one moment of glory. And I open it. It's a Sega Genesis. It says okay. I'm gonna reveal a nickname that I used to get called when I was a kid.
I'm so excited for this.
I just don't want him pumped up.
Okay. So
Paquito Pedro?
No, not along those lines. So growing up, my family used to call me. Should I tell you?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I trust you guys.
I'll tell you a nickname of mine off air if you tell me one now on air.
Wow, what a fucking shade that is, boys. Oh, doctor, what a fucking deal.
I'll tell you Watson's nickname in high school if you tell me right now.
Okay, anyway, I don't fucking care. So my grandma used to call me Pedrito. means little Pedro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so I suppose Paquito. Yeah.
So like it said that on there, like, what the fuck, what the fuck, and here it is. It's a Sega Genesis with Sonic 3D Blast.
Good choice.
Actually, it's a terrible choice in the grand scheme of things.
In the grand scheme of things, I guess.
But I was so happy because no one in my sister fucking hated the Genesis. I don't know why. None of my cousins liked playing it, and I could just play this motherfucker all I wanted, uninterrupted.
It was yours.
Nobody else wanted to play it, and I just got to go balls deep. Balls fucking deep.
Fucking, I played the shit out of that Sega
Yeah,
Genesis.
and like that's really what hooked me into being the video gamer I am now. Like, and all the games were cheap at the time because little did we know the Saturn was coming out. So like my great grandma was able to buy me all these fucking great Sega games for like $20 at fucking flea markets because we were poor, and I just had a wonderful experience.
That story, honestly, not even fuck with you, makes me want to cry. Like, 'cause I know you had told me, not here, not on this, but like how much, is like how you couldn't fathom that woman
Yeah.
knew, like she barely spoke English, and she knew how to get you exactly what you wanted, and it just blew your mind, and that fucking.
And she would just always know. She would always know.
Hey, dickhead!
There was the one Christmas she got me Final Fantasy IX.
Oh, that's good. That's a good.
And like, I don't know how she fucking hit it. She spoke no English.
She probably just walked into EB Games and like pointed to the magazines like
But it's like whoever that fucking employee was would pick out these fucking games that would mold this fucking legend here.
Yeah, you are a legend. No.
Fucking God bless that man.
Let me tell you when we saw Watson in high school.
Whatever their gender is.
Watson was known as the Rat.
No, it was Ratman.
The Rat.
It was Ratman, not the
Who gave you
Ratman.
that nickname? I want to fight him. It was you.
No, it was actually Ronnie Wilson.
He looks like a rat.
No, he doesn't.
Back in the day, I did. Without the
Wait,
beard.
like the Harry Potter rat?
Yeah, kind of. Like halfway through the transformation, without the beard, this, in conjunction with these ears, it's fair. It's a fair name. But that's besides the point. While we're on the topic of Sega Genesis,
Yeah.
did you ever have Toe Jam and Earl?
Fuck yeah, I still have Toe Jam.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's the first game I ever got for.
You know what game was a godsend for the Sega Genesis? The 6-pack.
Fuck yeah, boy. I got fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, Little Snowy
What was the game like?
Rage.
There was a game that was very similar to Street Fighter.
King of Fighters. Or no, Fatal Fury.
Nope.
Oh.
Fuck you mean
No.
Nope.
You fucking beat him. What the fuck you're talking about?
Yeah, it had to have been Fatal Fury.
I'll tell you in a
Sorry,
second.
Fatal Fury 94.
Very similar to Street Fighter.
I'll tell you.
Art of Fighting, maybe?
Nope.
That was a video game.
The Marvel games are so close to Street Fighter.
We're going to get super nerdy here. Let's not go to that topic.
Sega Genesis.
Streets of Rage.
That was not similar to Street Fighter at all.
Literally a completely
No, yeah.
different genre.
That
than
should
Street
be fun. I have
Fighter.
all three of them. Though.
Yeah, that's. To be fair, it's nothing like that.
Someone make it challenge.
It's just like Street Fighter.
Axel, fucking Max, who are the other two? Rose?
Rose and the fucking little black kid on the rollerblades.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
I love that game.
That was on the 6-pack.
Yeah, the game's fucking dope. Six-pack was the way to go.
I have never heard of this.
Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage, Shinobi,
Shinobi 2.
Shinobi 2.
So, fun fact about Shinobi 2. There's a version that, like, the original version, you get to fight fucking Batman. Like, you get to fight all these fucking, like, superheroes.
I just watched the video on this.
Yeah, they got sued for it, so, like, the subsequent versions, they edited them out.
You can play like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Fucking sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. What else was in the 6-pack? Sonic the Hedgehog,
Golden Axe.
Golden Axe.
Yeah.
I fucking hate
That
Golden
game
Axe.
sucks.
This is crazy they really made it like 2009.
Altered Beast.
Yeah.
I remember Altered Beast.
That game sucks, dude.
Gunstar Hero.
That game's fucking incredible.
Comic Zone.
Also incredible.
Can we talk about the best game in Sonic across the screen for the Sega Genesis? Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! That is my favorite Sonic game of all time.
That's my favorite too.
Fun fact, second half of Sonic 3.
Yeah, I remember that. You could put Sonic 3 inside Sonic.
Yeah, Link technology. Genesis does, but Nintendo don't. Fuck it.
You know there's an app? The app for iPhone?
Sega Forever.
Yeah. Sonic 2. Right?
Yeah, I showed you that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other Christmas memories?
Here we go.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So many of mine are like video game related.
Oh, yeah.
Funny. But there was one time where I remember I got my favorite fucking movie as a kid. It was a stocking stuffer, and I remember I watched this movie over and over and over again. I think I have this movie memorized. When you got the clamshell VHS, Power Rangers, the fucking movie.
Great movie.
Never seen it.
The Power Rangers. I mean, if you don't watch Power Rangers growing up and like miss it,
That fucking movie is incredible.
yeah.
It checked every single box.
The fucking cool new outfits with armor on.
Yeah, man, the new fucking Zords, the fucking Ninja Ranger thingy, the fucking hot ass Amazon chick who you
Oh yeah,
when you realize you had your first erection, you're just like, sup, girl.
Power Rangers. The movie was amazing.
Fucking great. Checked every single box.
I've used.
Yeah,
I smell teenagers.
Van Halen at the end.
Yep, great movie.
Great fucking movie.
You know, honestly, the new movie's not bad either.
But it doesn't compare to the original.
But nice little throwback when they played the original theme and the Zords come out.
So, you know what, and we're going to segue into this. I'm going to say it right now. We had the better movies growing up. Like, we had the better Ninja Turtles movies.
Okay.
We had the better Power Rangers movies. I mean, we had Jedi, but we don't want to talk about that one. Jedi Strikes Back. Jedi Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi was a little before my time. That was 83.
No, it was like 92.
No, it wasn't.
No.
83.
It was 83. 83.
It was
Or
83.
maybe I'm thinking of it. Fuck it. I swear to God.
Phantom Menace, probably your thing.
99 was Phantom Menace.
Yeah. We don't acknowledge those Star Wars movies. Those are the ones we grew up with.
But now that we're adults, we can appreciate good Star Wars movies like we're
1983. Return of the Jedi.
Really?
83.
That's what I thought.
Maybe it came out on VHS then. I'm not sure what the fuck.
79.
79. What was Empire?
No, I'm sorry.
81.
81?
Empire was like 80, I think. I remember when we were already saying that you saw the end of Empire, you guys' hand cut off, and everything was going to shit.
They got in that car.
And you had to wait like 4 years for Return of the Jedi. So I think it was like 79 or 80.
Anyway,
You know what? See what you about Clone Moriarty. That motherfucker knows Star Wars.
he does.
He can lay out every single fucking mercenary from A New Hope.
But here's my thing. We had some bad Batmans. We had some fucking atrocious Batmans.
Like the Batman
The
begins.
Adventures of Lois and Clark sucked, but we were rewarded with Smallville.
I liked the Adventures of Lois and Clark, the original show, because I was a fucking kid.
I was a kid too, and I was like fucking hard pass on watching Beetleborgs.
Big Bad Beetleborgs. I love that show. I downloaded it a while ago.
Fucking we had that.
Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs was like Power Rangers, but they switched scenes by comic book panels.
Or
It
also,
was awesome.
shout out to VR Troopers.
Well, isn't Beetleborgs such a weird costume? Didn't they live like a haunted mansion with vampires and shit?
Fun fact: they made an appearance in Power Rangers.
They did the Wild Red.
Yeah, so we had Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We had Zeo, which no one watched. Then we had Turbo.
I watched that show. I did watch that show.
Then we had Beetleborgs. We had VR Troopers.
I watched a little bit of it.
Which was only ran for one season.
Yeah.
And then we had
Gargoyles.
I'm getting into that. We had all the fucking Fire Marvel cartoons with fucking X-Men, Spider-Man, fucking Iron Man. Yeah. That's when I realized I still hate War Machine, even like Green Don Cheadle. Like I was like fucking fuck him. What else did we have? We had Best Nicktoons. We had fucking Hey Arnold, Ren and Snippy, Rocko's Modern Life. Fucking. We had it good.
We did have it good.
We had it good.
These kids these days,
don't have nothing.
they're fucking coddled.
Like,
They don't have that creepy ass Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I love the Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers, which is a fucking great pun on words.
Eddie. Yeah.
Speaking of Courage the Cowardly Dog, though, like how fucking freaky is that
Fuck
shit?
yeah, great.
Holy
Great.
As an
Johnny
adult,
Bravo.
I'm much scarier.
Yeah, as a kid, I was like, oh, this is like a cute little dog fighting villains, and as an adult, I'm like, that's fucked up.
And think we even when fucking we even had the best pro wrestling.
Oh,
WWF was crazy.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're gonna lose me. I don't watch that shit.
You were
Still won't watch that shit.
See, Watson is part of the group that was like,
Shelters as a kid.
no, not Shoulders, but like, I feel like your dad, your parents kind of ruined the fuck for it. If your parents are like, if you're a kid running and pro wrestling comes on, they're like, that's stupid fucking fake shit. You missed out. You missed out.
Because like even though like when I watched it, I remember my cousin would tell me it was fake, but like I couldn't believe him. Like I didn't believe him. Like the magic was still there.
Yeah.
And then, like,
once that magic was still out, it's like, oh.
Yeah. Then you turn like fucking 13, 14, like I don't care.
It's done.
Yeah. But you know those moments as a child watching pro wrestling, these guys were like gods to you.
Stacy Keibler, Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson, the fucking Divas. You have to know Trish Stratus.
I know who they are. That's when I knew it was fake and stopped watching.
Why? Because like these girls are like pro wrestling, or
no,
it was
just
like
like
fucking super models in the ring.
You see, the only times I ever watched it with my cousin, we watched WCW.
WCW.
Yeah, World Championship
The
Wrestling.
fucking Goldberg, fucking Sting, Booker T.
And you watch a bunch of old ass fucking guys.
Yeah.
But like, see, when I watched it, like I watched, my favorite wrestler was like Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah.
I watched it like when Stone Cold was
Mr. WrestleMania.
Yeah, like I watched it like. It was really rare from like it was like 96 through 99 was like really the fucking fire point of wrestling.
like
That's when it was fucking cool.
So,
Fun
fact. I saw Best of the 90s, the DVD set at Walmart a few, like 6 months ago. Probably I bought it. So that's pretty cool. We released some of these old cool matches, and I was watching them, and I was like, wrestling was not just like
so mainstream,
more adult back then. So much more technically better.
Yeah.
Like now pro wrestlers use the same 3 or 4 moves the entire match. Back then they were doing like super creative shit and whatnot, and then WWE must have like laid down some ground rules or something. It's so boring now.
Well, yeah, like see, when we grew up, like it was edgy, it was fucking, they were doing crazy shit. Like,
Yeah, girls stripping on the stage.
yeah, like, it was just like basically you lost your innocence watching it. Like,
that's pretty sweet.
like if you look back at all the dick jokes, fucking a bunch of that were made on that show.
But the first ever episode of Raw I watched was Kane putting Shawn Michaels' head in the chair, so like his neck was on the
fucking like
he jumped up the turnbuckle, like crushed his throat, and he was like spitting up blood, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah.
See, like I remember, like when I first got into wrestling, I remember I saw this guy named Mankind. He got thrown off a fucking cell onto some tables, and they had this fucking commentator. His name's Jim Ross.
Oh yeah, Jim Ross was the best.
And he's like, "Oh my God, he's broken in half!
My God, he's broken in
He's
half.
like this Oklahoma motherfucker. He was perfect.
Yeah, he's the best
Like, if
commentator.
he could just commentate on my life and just make me look great, like imagine him commentating on you having sex.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, he's really putting some effort forth.
right. Watch it on YouTube.
Exactly. Perfect. Never even seen Jim Ross. Nailed it.
Nailed it, crushed it. And it was just one of those things like
You had the fucking Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian versus the Dudley Boys back in the day. Pro wrestling in the 90s, early 2000s was the best.
fucking insane. And they had the fucking best video games.
Here comes the pain.
Here comes the pain. No Mercy. Fucking WrestleMania 2000.
Quit that.
We just had it so much better in the 90s. Like, you fucking bitches were growing up now.
Fucking your 2K series.
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah. like-
SmackDown versus Raw is when the innocents died.
Yeah. But even like we just had it better. Like we fucking just had better everything. Like fucking.
German, no.
When we were growing up in the 90s, we didn't have a deficit in the fucking budget.
No,
Like, imagine how
no, we didn't. We didn't have a fucking housing bubble.
Think of that. Think of that.
Everybody was having fun. Everyone was snorting cocaine.
I mean, we weren't. We were like 6 or 7. But
Maybe not you.
maybe you. You're from around here. Like,
Please.
yeah, man. Like we just had it. Great.
We did have it good. I will say that we had. And personally, I think. No, I said back in the day, like a few episodes ago, I said how I wished I grew up in a different era because we had more freedom and whatnot. You said that you had that when you were growing up. But as far as like entertainment growing up, we had the fucking best. We got to witness the transition from 2D to 3D gaming and like watching Final Fantasy 7 on TV and going, whoa!
Or being terrified of Resident Evil.
Watching
Yeah.
Looking at fucking Grand Theft Auto on PS2 and be like, games can't get any more realistic than this.
And
This is the pinnacle.
and internet porn.
Oh, the arrival of internet porn for young Seth got many computer suspensions taken away.
Yeah, so like we just had a
My
great...
mom, you guys hear a really funny story about internet porn?
You just jerk off on your PSP.
No, well, that I did look at porn on PSP. So my mom, this is really funny. My mom, used to get super paranoid about me looking at porn on the internet. Like she would go through my history. Thank you. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you for handling this. She would go through my history and like take my computer away.
No, I don't like this.
She would try to like catch me watching internet porn, which she did several times. You're not gonna stop a young kid from watching internet porn. It's not gonna happen.
See, hang on. So like, say if you ever have children, are you going to be a pro at catching your son jerking off?
You bet your ass I will.
I'm not catching him jerk off. Like, I'm not walking in, I'm gonna knock the door. Like, I know what you're doing in there.
Dude, I have so many good jerk off stories. You don't even know. Like, I have so many. Anyway, my mom ends up getting sick of playing the cat and mouse with me. Takes my computer out of the wall. Takes it to a little store called CompuGen in Williamsport. Right? Gets my hard drive scanned. So she can yeah, right, and then sees all the porn. I got my computer taken away for a while. It doesn't matter. Years later, graduating, now like 4 years later, graduating high school. Gentlemen, I want to understand something. I have a very recognizable last name. Yeah, my senior year of high school, I tried to get an internship at what other company? CompuGen.
And they're like this fucking...
And then they're like... this is the kid whose mom brought his computer in for looking up internet porn, and we're never going to call him back again. Now, I know that. They wouldn't tell me that. I know that. Why? Because Casey's dad was good friends with the guys at CompuGen.
And he told you that.
He told Casey's dad that. I think Casey told me that. She says, did you still know about internet porn? I was like, no. I love the Holy Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, I never touch myself inappropriately. Oh my god, that was dark days. So I literally lost. My whole life would have been different had my mom not taken my computer to get my hard drive scanned for porn. But you know, I love the life I have now. Did I follow my dreams? No. But I made the most out of it.
You ain't lives up to my standards. I broke them quicker than I can lower them.
I one time came in my hand, and I was under the covers, and my mom and my sister walked in and sat down in bed and talked to me. I was just filthy underneath the covers. That's another story for another time. I once asked my dad to make me chicken patties and thought I could jerk off before he came upstairs and gave me chicken patties. And ended up zipping up my dick in my zipper because I had to get her to come up the stairs. And then, like, while tears were coming out of my face and trying not to cry, taking the chicken patties, sitting back down. I have so many good ones, dude. Like, you don't understand. I once accidentally left porn on the DVR, like, playing, and went back to bed. My mom came home and turned on the TV and saw it. Like, ah! Two girls finger fucking shit out of each other. I have so many good porn stories, jerk off stories. Like, you know, I was jerking off everywhere. I was coming all over those houses. Come here. I come to places. I come upstairs.
So like, were you like jerk off the living room guy?
I was going to jerk off wherever I could get porn out here. So like, when she took the computer out of my room, jerk off central now became the Wii.
Wow.
You played through your Wii on the Wii.
I did. I still remember this website I went to. First tube site I found.
YouPorn is the first one.
TimTube.
What?
TimTube.
RedTube for me.
Yeah.
RedTube was the second one that I was like, wow, this is awesome.
And if you want to describe it, Pornhub, it's just been a happy.
RedTube still?
RedTube and Pornhub partners.
Yeah. When you discovered Pornhub, you've made it.
Well, see, like, I refused to transition for a long time. I was like, RedTube for fucking life. I was like so loyal to RedTube. I was like so loyal to RedTube. I was not moving over to this fucking Pornhub bullshit. And then eventually, you know, you find videos on the internet that just leave Pornhub, and you're like, it's Pornhub, man. You can't be quality.
Did you know they offer, like, these guys are fucking smart at Pornhub. every Valentine's Day they offer free premium membership. I can respect that.
That is a respectable.
That is a respectable fucking thing.
Yeah,
Don't
that's-
kill yourself because you're alone.
Here.
Come with us.
Right.
Come on,
Come with us.
Come with us. Because think of how fucking profitable fucking men are jerking off, or women, or you know, whatever. If you have a dick in 2017, you're fucking wanking.
I don't think it's that profitable. I don't understand how porn makes money. I really
Yeah,
don't.
advertisements.
When do you fucking ever see advertisements in porn videos?
It's
all over the
website. The site.
Yeah.
Oh, the site.
Pop-ups,
And the viruses.
On the site, but not the videos themselves. I don't understand how people make the videos make any money because they're
They don't.
Pornhub doesn't make videos. It's like YouTube, right? But the people actually making the
You have a
videos.
user verified copy.
How the fuck do you the porn stars? How do you make it?
You don't pay the porn stars. You don't.
They do get paid.
Well, yeah, they get paid on
$5,000 a day.
not through Pornhub.
Then you got the joke.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you get it? Back your casting couch. $1,000, $5,000 a day.
What's your site?
Take your clothes off.
Pornhub.
Pornhub.
XNXX.
Beta. You know what though?
Welcome to 2009, population Watson.
Yeah, right.
Fucking A. You can't fucking even like. You can still download like SD videos on that fucking site. Fucking.
You know what my go-to is now though? Honestly, is Reddit. I go on Reddit and I go on to like the porn vids. But see, here's the thing about Reddit though. Now hear me out here. Reddit is sorted by user votes. So like the most votes of the day, of the week, of the year, of all time go to the top.
Nah, dude, no. See, like I don't ever let anyone dictate my porn. Fuck that. Like,
Well, I mean, you could end up with some real fucking.
nah,
fatties
man.
if
Like
don't
you know,
be
you
careful.
have like a top 5 of porn stars you like to watch.
Yeah.
You know, and then you sometimes you branch out when you discover a new one.
Did you ever accidentally watch gay porn, Pedro?
Never. How do you accidentally discover gay porn?
Well, because
The girls never came.
no, it was a trans.
Oh wait, like you mean like men on man?
It was a transvestite.
Well,
It was just called hard anal. And
why would?
hear me out? Hear me out. This is how this happened. I'm gonna explain to you how this happened. So I click on the video, right? It's a dude, and the girl is face down on the bed.
Yeah.
And he's going. They're going anal style, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching this for a while. I'm going to Pound Town on myself, and then all of a sudden the camera takes a different angle, and there's a fucking small little dick hanging down there. And I'm like,
And
oh my god!
And, wait, was this before you finished or after?
Before.
Okay.
Before. Yeah, I clicked away. And I was a little curious. I was like, what's going on there?
But then you clicked back, and then
No,
yes, you did. Yes, you fucking did.
I didn't.
You did, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God, I didn't.
I'm with you. I don't believe him.
Audience, could you? If you thumbs up the video if you think he did. Thumbs down if you think he didn't.
Wait, no. We'll never get you on YouTube again.
I don't care.
No, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful to not buy
dude,
no major ribs
if
because like you find shit like that. I found girls with like really dirty assholes popping up. That I found scat videos.
That's
by
what?
chance. Oh, scat videos? You ever seen a girl poop on a guy before, Watson?
Disgusting.
Maybe you need to venture a little deeper into your porn.
Dude, or like you Google or not Google.
I went through a
but you
really
look
big hentai stage for a long time.
Podcast is over. Shut it off. Shut it down.
Thanks for watching the Tbaw podcast. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.